Hi guys, welcome to Angel Whispers. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another reading, and this is August predictions. And anyway, this is requested to me by Saint Michael, the Archangel. It is because within this certain months, it's a very harsh communication blockage, the angels say. Why is it like that? Because the angels say media these days are a lie, and many people are cheating. And the angels say that's why some people are being blocked in communication. Now, the angels say it is a challenge for us to practice authenticity. It will not only happen on the media, but it will also happen to many people out there around the world, in YouTube as well, and of course in also on relationship, partnership, okay, and even in school, okay, in some sort of friendship. The angels say so. If you're someone who's a liar or a cheater, what will happen to you? You will be blocked from speaking up. That's what they want to say. You will have a hard time to express yourself because the heaven wants you to be authentic. And the angels say to me that in the world news, that's what's gonna happen is that some deceitful people will still do nasty things, but then people will recognize the truth within. The angels say the following months of August and September as well will be very harsh as well. And they asked me actually to make another for September, but I don't know if they will ask me to do that within this day as well. So really, I'm really sorry for those who purchase readings from me. It's been a long time since I do your readings. I have been through a lot, and as well as my email is flooded to the point that I need to put what they call this, to scroll backwards. And honestly speaking, I was surprised that I thought I have finished everything, and then I realized that I miss a lot of people back. I'm really sorry if you're one of those people who asked me, but I wasn't able to. Honestly speaking, I want to help all of you, but I'm only one reader, guys. I'm only one in my channel, and when I do readings, honestly, it takes a lot of time and even energy, and I cannot do it in one certain specific day. But anyway, the angels say that we will try to tackle onto those people who really needs help. And really, I base it on what the angels wants me to help. Okay? I'm not the one who's choosing. I am angelic based in my channel. So the angels have the privilege to choose whom to help, whom will prioritize, the angels say. And based on Sushant's readings, guys, honestly, I'm only tackling in what the divine wants, and as well as if Sushant requested, but they make sure that it was approved by the divine too. Okay, I'm not gonna upload something that's against the will of the Father or the will of the Creator itself, whatever you believe in, because I believe in the highest is the Father or our Creator. And of course, we need to be in alignment in terms of the universe, because if we're gonna be against, what the heaven wants, it's gonna create a distort, or it's gonna create another ripple effect. So that's why the angels say during the months of August and September and October, the angels say it might extend. The angels say the heaven is kind of getting rid of those whom are really liars. Okay, so you need to be authentic if you want to speak up. the angels say, if ever these nasty people are still not being authentic, the heaven will completely destroy whatever they have. That's what they want to say, whether it's marriage, whether it's career, so that they may learn the lessons. It's not because the heaven is punishing them. It is because this heaven wants them to change, to be authentic, to be honest, and so that the truth will come out. Because a lot of people have been lying, they say, and it's creating a distort. It's creating this prolonged, time frame, the angels say. And actually, the heaven wants it to be lessened, okay, for the time frame. They are concerned as well to those people who speaks their truth. They say, it's not only that they created a distort by killing Sushant, but they also attack those innocent lives. And they don't want these naughty people to create this kind of war or create this kind of disruptive, vibe, that they want to kill everyone that is against them. Okay, they even don't want that to happen, to create another victim, to create another murder case. And that's why they need to be stopped, the angels say, whether they like it or not. Because they create a lot of hurt. They create a lot of betrayal. And they already killed an innocent person that is meant to do great things on earth. Okay, so is there anything else? And all of us are wanting the distort to be closed, according to the angels. It's also affect the world, the angels say. And all they want is for Sushant to have justice, so that things will flow towards our time, so that this distort will be over, so that most of us will have a good night's sleep. And not only that, so that these people that are hiding the truth will stop casting evilness, evil magic on those whom are innocent, on those whom are fighting for justice just because they can't say that, or they can't even, ask for CBI. And those people who don't want CBI obviously are the ones that are guilty, are those people that are afraid of CBI, so that, they will not get caught. And that's the clue. Let their actions speak louder than their words, because their words is just a fraud, they say. And all they do was to, post something nice and so forth, like no one in their family member died. Actually, if a family member died, it takes months and even years to recover. Look at what happened to Ankita. That is what you call true love. That is what you mean if you really love someone. And you are heartless. If you're someone who's posting like people should pity you, like people should see how happy Sushant is with your kids, should we know? Okay, why do we care if you don't even care for your own family member? So is there anything else? I'm sorry to be blunt, but I'm just being honest here. Because you're so heartless that you killed not only Sushant, you tried to kill those people who speaks the truth, who seeks justice, and you on the other hand, you're enjoying the fruits of Sushant's labor, and you never deserve those things. If you really care for Sushant, then you shouldn't sell those stuff and just earn from it. if you really love Sushan, then respect his belongings. That's what I'm gonna say. So is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, let's proceed on with the readings. Now let's see what's going on with the world on August 2020. So we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's going on with the world on 2020 of August 2020. Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. Honestly, I feel like my left hand hurts. So I really feel like there's a lot of hatred going on in the world. One more, they say. So we'll see. Hatred and fear, according to them. And a lot of people seek justice. Not only about Sushan, the angels say, but also about coronavirus itself. Because I really sense that China is gonna strike back again. And I really sense here that they are, I really sense that these people that are doing this wants to conquer the world. And I feel like they start off by spreading some fake news. They say fake lies in social media. I really sense that they are hiding, okay? They are hiding their hidden agenda. And I really feel here that by the virus itself, because people are in quarantine, they're gonna attack again in some countries. That's what I'm sensing here. So I don't know, but I sense diversity, mixed races, according to them. So we'll see what the DiXit cards has to say. If you don't want China to invade, the angels say, make sure that, hope that your country may ban, okay? May ban. Not actually that we need to think that all Chinese people are bad, but they say it's just their leader that is evil, and they're using their people to, to spread out certain things, which doesn't need to be spread out. And the angels say that these people are getting involved with the crime of their own president, the angels say, and they are very upset with that. So I don't know what happened with the DiXit cards. It got very odd all of a sudden. So I'm gonna shuffle, okay, the DiXit cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what will happen or what's going on with the world on August 2020. So the angels say that evil entities are ruining people's lives, and I really sense that they want to create a big argument. I feel like they're gonna I'm sensing the World Health Organization is not being authentic with regards to coronavirus. And I'm really sensing like people is losing hope about this matter because it's been a long time. And yet this World Health Organization is not putting up any vaccines or solution with regards to this coronavirus. All that they share is about washing hands and so forth. But upon, what they call this, getting out a vaccine or getting out a solution on how to, what they call this, live away or how to heal this virus is not yet up there. Because I really sense that they are only caring of, I really feel like they only care about their salary. And I really sense a lot of heaviness when I sense, this World Health Organization, like my head hurts a lot. And could be there are evil, nasty entities there that is kind of destroying or disrupting this organization. Like they should help people, but then they're not useful. They're not being authentic. They're not being honest. They are liars. They're secret spies there. The angels say from China. That's what they want to say. And the secret spies are really meant to ruin, the lives of each country because they want to conquer the world. And I feel like these spies needs to be, what they call this. The angels say countries should ban them. But the country is not aware that they are surrounded by spies. And remember that, I don't know if it's all the country, but there's a lot of Chinatown, remember? And it's not to discriminate China, but the angels say because of their nasty leader, things are distorted. That's what I'm sensing. Not only because Sushant was killed, but also because his China leader is wanting to create destruction, the angels say. And of course, there's also struggle in North Korea. That's what I'm sensing. Like people are afraid about the sister of the North Korea leader. Okay, anyway, let's see with the tarots, angels and guides. Please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. What's going on with the world on August 2020? Another shuffle, they say. So we'll check. One more. They tell me. The angels say these Chinese officials or somebody that China really feel like these people are deceitful. They betrayed a lot of countrymen, especially Hong Kong, and some of them actually are doing their best to hide the truth about this matter. They are afraid to speak up, but I really sense that not all these spies are bad people. They are forced on to work. I feel like they take it as a work, but then some people just feel very guilty within about their job. Now, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what is the outcome? I can hardly speak in this reading. Probably because of, what the heavens say or in the intro that those that are not authentic will be shot, okay? And I really sense that since we are sensing the energy of these people that are deceitful, they're being blocked in their throat chakra. So that's why I feel the same way. Now we'll check, okay, what's behind the cards here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. So I really feel like the government needs to take an action. Each government actually, that they need to learn the lessons. They need to wake up. Okay, because first of all, where did the coronavirus came from? And some people say or blame God about this, but then the angels say it's not God who created that. The evil entities created that by forcing a human being to do that. Okay, to do that kind of evilness. Okay, why would you experiment in certain viruses? Why would you create that? Okay, of course there's evil intentions about it. It's to kill humanity. And look what happened. It was spread and a lot of people died already. So anyway, here is the first card. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So you got the divine physician here. So what we get here, guys, is that as the overall energy, I really sense that in terms of physical health, I feel like people are, trying to survive, striving to survive. And I really sense that still in terms of money, poverty will arise. That's what I'm sensing here, because people will lose work. That's what's gonna happen because of the coronavirus. And the angels say it's more on about health with a matter about the world in 2020 of August. And then the next is, this is the first card, we got the views of the ego. Now what we get here is that in World Health Organization, I feel like it's a huge lie that there's a spy there. Okay, and I feel like some people there start to realize, why is it the World Health Organization is not speaking up of a solution, okay, or having a practical mind on how to get rid of it, because inside the system there is someone there that is not really authentic, or not really into helping others. They need to release that. And I'm reading this intuitively. So yeah, they really need to release that. They need to take an action with regards to this. So I feel like whomever the spy there will be tested over and over again. I really feel like the divine is trying its best to release this culprit inside the World Health Organization. Oh dear, there's no clarifier for that, so we'll see. Probably I got it from the other. Please forgive the noise, guys. There's construction going on my neighbor's house. Mostly it happens. So with Archangel Gabriel in reverse, so I'm really sensing here that in terms of what's going on with the world, there will be lies that will be that will be up there, okay? But I'm really sensing like people will start to wake up. People will start to listen to their heart, or to wake up that these are bad news or these are fake news, what I'm sensing here. Yeah, of course it's bad news, but the angels say that the divine will try to make these people not fall into the trap of this fake news. That's what's gonna happen here. Now, I really sense that these people are still in the lives of those whom have this heart, or whom are good and authentic. But then the angels say that pay attention to the red flags on August, because there's gonna be a lot of fake news out there, so that the Chinese government will hide their trap, the angels say. Because I really feel like something will happen again. Another wave of kinda like COVID disease that might spread. So the next card is the waterfall in reverse. So with regards to business, I really feel like a lot of company will close down. Okay, and of course what will happen here, it will create unemployment rates, the angels say. And I feel like it is for the best, because the angels say these companies that will fall apart are the companies that have been very greedy. Okay, because there are some companies out there, the angels say, that is very famous, but then they are not paying the right thing to their employees. Okay, they have a title, but then they're not paying something that is good. And it reminds me of the past reading. I think that it's from the Distort Part 2, which is the rich. Okay, those people that don't really give and brag about their, their wealth, will be having a downfall. Okay, they will lose wealth. They will become poor. And I really feel like on August, I really sense that these manipulative people will lose their money, or those people that use their power, material gain, will lose it. Because I feel like one that when they have it, I really feel like they manipulate others. And I feel like with the Ten of Cups, I really feel like it's turning in reverse. I feel like before they have a good life, but then it's turning reverse. So I feel like people will discover these nasty people who don't really care for others. All they care is greed, money. And I feel like poverty will increase within August due to coronavirus because of this as the overall energy. Like a lot will lose their job, and still some people will need to worry about COVID. That's what I'm sensing. So the next is a Queen of Roses reverse. So what we get here is that these prideful people will lose their power, material gain, and wealth. And I feel like those people that they try to do this, okay, they try to manipulate, will be released, okay, from these certain individuals. They say, so the truth will come out about them. It reminds me of, what's going on with the news these days, because as far as I observe, okay, the Free Britney movement has been happening. It started last year, I think, and then there's another trending, which is about, a show in, I don't know if it's America, that famous show about charity works, and she's being disposed of being bad, okay? Like people will start to wake up that this nasty individual, okay, really have bad attitudes, and they will lose their power in control and manipulation, and a lot of people, they will lose a lot of subscribers, could be our followers. That's gonna happen. That's what I'm sensing here, because with the High Priestess in reverse, I really sense here that they're not gonna gain material gain. If ever they are someone that's wealthy, they might lose their celebrity life or whatever they had, because I feel like this nasty individual needs to learn their lessons. They also need, I feel like their celebrity life, or I don't know, but I feel like a contract will end. That's what I'm sensing. Could be work, okay? They may not have work. If ever they have a business, their business might fall down. That can be. Because I really feel like most of them has this, wealth, material gain, popularity, whatever you call it. And it will create, because of their evil doings, it will create their world to turn upside down. Like they will lose a lot of people who believes in them. So that's what's gonna happen in the world. So let's check with the outcome. We only got one outcome, which is the winged messengers. So I'm really sensing here that the heaven, on the other hand, will bring light to those people that are really authentic, the angels say, that are really nice. Because I feel like what will happen in the world, it will turn out upside down. Like whomever is popular but not authentic, but not a good teacher, preacher, whatever you call it, okay, they will have a downfall. Because could be they're using their fame to to be nasty to others. Could be they are gossipers, creating disruptions to the world. They're not working in terms of heart, or they're not working in terms of the divine. So I feel like they will have this downfall, so that they will be enlightened of what they did, so that they may learn their lessons the hard way, the angels say. Now let's see with the charms. The angels say some of these kind of people that are manipulative, they are hiding the fact that they have downfalls. Okay, because some people has high ego or pride issues, and the angels say that these individuals, especially if they are pretending to be rich, they don't want people to see them as who they are, the angels say. And I really feel like for some of them, they might have early dismissal, or they may die, the angels say. They may encounter poverty, or they might have COVID. That's what they want to say, because I really sense that some of them gain material gain because of them being a fake, the angels say. So the angels also told me that this kind of celebrity, if ever they are really a celebrity, they are kinda harsh. I feel like they hurt a lot of their employees, or I don't know, they are bad influence according to the angels for some of them. Expect a lot of downfall to the one that is on top. I'm imagining the Oracle of Delphi. Okay, but we don't have Oracle of Delphi because in the Oracle of Delphi, someone is, sitting on the high chair and somebody's looking up on that girl. And basically that person whom is sitting on the chair will have this downfall if ever he or she is someone that use their power or money or title to hurt others. And I feel like within 2020, it's kind of clearance day, or it's kind of what they call this, erasing those that are evil. Okay, and a lot of people are gonna die on 2020. That's what they want to say. It's for the best too. Anyway, let's see about the charms. So anyway, we got to this. So I really sense that those, see, it jumped. Those people that are not being authentic, not being honest, the angels say, this is what the heaven is, targeting. Like those whom are on the top of the game, but then they are very, what you call this, manipulative, or using their power on the bad intentions, they will have this downfall, or people will wake up, okay? People will wake up that they are bad or nasty, and they will lose a lot of followers, obviously, because I really sense that whomever those are, they have followers. Okay, they will lose these loyal followers because they have been playing mind games, or they're not someone who's really caring. And I feel like most of them are smart people. And I remember one priest say in one of the homilies that it's very sad for those people whom are in a position, okay, that they are smart, they're good in their words, but then when it comes in creating bills, or when it comes to their, to their job, they are kinda not into goodness, they say. Okay, the priest say. I'm really confused because my head hurts with them. Anyway, with this ex, I'm really sensing like those people that are into our connection that has somebody that is manipulative. So expect that whomever that is will be your ex. Okay, if ever you're connected to that toxic connection. So it's for lovers out there whom are dealing with their karmic connection. And I really sense that it is to align those whom are really a loving person towards the right person. And I'm really sensing here that there could be a lot of babies formed around August to September because of the quarantine extension, according to the angels. And health is a matter here. And I feel like in World Health Organization, somebody will be exposed of spying for China. That's what I'm gonna say, because this person is creating a lot of discord. That's what I'm sensing. And I really sense that with this one. So I really feel like in terms of August, a lot of people will be very afraid of the divine. Because I really sense that is when you will see a lot of companies fell down. A lot of prominent people the angels say to die, especially those that are manipulative, controlling. And the angels say that because their contract or time is over, that's what they want to say, or they're losing their power, and a lot of company will rest. And I feel like whomever that are nice and authentic, they will be very lucky with regards to love connection. So that's why there gonna be tears here because of a lot of companies. And the angels say some are being exposed. That's what I'm sensing. Some are being exposed. Secrets. And the truth will come out. That's what they want to say because it's been hiding, see? And I really sense that whomever, it will also struck relationships. So whomever married to a connection that is toxic, it will be released, okay? Or that person whom is the loving person there, okay? They will realize or they will have an epiphany that they're dating someone that's not good for them. Because I really feel like for some of them, since they are dealing with a narcissist or someone that is a manipulator, they are poisoned with regards to the mindset, okay? And what will happen is that since the heaven is helping them up to wake up, they will be released, okay? Because it's now time for them to discover who they really are, what they are meant to do with the citrine. So citrine is known for creativity and joy as well, okay? And this person deserves joy and happiness and wealth as well, and they are meant to stand in their power. So I feel like even though there's a lot of downfall for others, the angels say those that are lucky within August are those people that are sweet, loving, and caring. Okay, and I really sense that those people that are rich, because we have this again vanity, or those people that are into, let's say, addictions, not only with beer and so forth. But what I see here, guys, it's about material things, or it's about people whom has this high maintenance. They say they will lose money. They will experience poverty because they don't know the value of money. So, if ever you're addicted to material things, guys, okay, if you're high maintenance, make sure that you know the value of money. Okay, that's what they want to say. Make sure that you're trying your best to be a simple person. And to be authentic as well around August. If you feel like there's a blockage in your throat chakra and you try to heal it but it doesn't work, because the angels say they want you to be authentic. They want you to be true and honest to others as well. Now let's see with the DiXit cards what it has to say. So we got this one. So I really feel here that those whom are rich, okay, they will experience this. They will be kicked out up there. That's what's gonna happen to them because they have been very nasty. That's what I'm sensing here. And the angels say those whom are, I really sense that some of them actually will be left in the cold so that they may experience what they call this, to be poverty or to be poor. They will put into a maze so that they may change. And I really sense that some people will have this glow up. I feel like most poor people or those that are discriminated, I feel like they will have a glow up around August. And some of them are starting in July because in my experience, I have a glow up around July because that is when I made this channel. But basically, guys, okay, I have a glow up around October because around October is when I start to make videos of pick a card readings. Okay, I forgot if I know it's October. Now, anyway, this next card is that, yeah, those people that are in a connection with karmic, what will happen to them is that, they will be released from these karmic toxic situations because they really need to be on stage. They really need to share their stories because most light workers encounter certain difficulties in their life to express to the world what they have been through and help those people that also experience the same manipulation or the same difficulty in their life, so that they will be uplifted, so that they will be the hope for others as well. So the next card is this one. So as I told you, most people are gonna be, I feel like gonna be released from these people that are controlling, manipulative. See, there's a lot of people controlling them, okay? Because these people are someone, okay, that are kind of manipulating this individual. Or it also means that some people that are saying news that are fake, they are creating disruption. And I feel like that's why, the heaven will create a distort in their throat chakra, so that they will not be doing this anymore. And some rich people out there, the angels say, they are not paying their employees the right way. Okay? Because all they care is about their money. All they care is of themselves and their family, but not with the employees. So with this kind of, stressful people, they say, they will have a downfall. Because the heaven don't want this to happen anymore. Don't want people to be used by these manipulative energies. And I really feel here that it's because the angels say, whom are the rich? Actually, they are rich because of their ancestors, okay, who did the work, right? It's a blessing from the divine to these ancestors, because they have been a good person when they are still alive. That's why they have these blessings of, example, a business, okay, or a career, could be a politician, because in some politicians out there, it's happening here in the Philippines that they will run again as a politician too in the future. And I really feel like since they pass down this business or this title to their kids or to some people, there's a distort if, these people that are, that have this inheritance is evil, or they became so prideful because of the achievement of their ancestors that was passed down to them. So what's happening to them is that they will lose their power. They will be in poverty. They will lose whatever their ancestor gained, because the angels say they want these people to change. They want to realize how important it was that even though you gain the fame, you gain the money, you gain the title, you need to be someone that's humble. Especially if you're a politician, you need to serve the people. You're not up there, okay, in your throne to create disruptions in the world or in your country or to some people, they say. And sadly for some, actually, most of the rich, the angels say, they are someone that is not really using their money in the right way. The angels say, and that's why they haven't closed the gates towards them. And if ever they are successful in terms of business, money, career, they will have this downfall because they need to wake up, they need to change, okay? And they already hurt a lot of people according to the angels. And they haven't wanted to stop. And they are trying their best to do that, so that the angels say no one will experience the same fate that Sushant has encountered just because someone wants to gain material gain, okay, from that famous actor. Which is really sad truth, right? That's why the heaven is still around August is working on, releasing these innocent people or kind people from those that, don't deserve them. From those people that are manipulative, controlling, greedy, okay? So anyway, here is the theme. So we got the co-create. I'm really sorry about the noise. So co-create in reverse. So yeah, a lot of people will lose their job because these big companies that are ruled by by ego, by pride, so forth, will be destroyed, or they will have a downfall. That's what's gonna happen. And with the observer in reverse, I'm really sensing here that the media that are liars will lose their power. Okay, no one will watch them, or if ever there will be, it will be less, the angels say. And the angels say that people that are being paid in a low wage or low salary, the angels say, I feel like it will be their glow up in August, the angels say, because I feel like the divine will give them an idea. But this is in either way. It's up to them if ever they will receive that, do that, or they will just, not work it out. Because the angels say they are directing these people that are deserving, that are kind, loving people, okay, on the right path, so that they will have this glow up, they will have this happiness and joy that they deserve. Because some of them, it's like, the story of Moses and the Israelites, okay, these Israelites struggle a lot, right? And the divine sent Moses to guide them towards the right direction, or to escape that, bondage in in Egypt. So I really sense with this never-ending story, because it has been happening towards these poor people that they are being controlled, they are being manipulated. Okay, and the divine wants to help them so that they may experience joy in this lifetime, but it's still their choice if they want to do that. The angels say, because some people are cold, the angels say, but then they are not following it. Okay, it takes them years, it takes them forever to realize that how love got them, how God, wants them to break free from this. Because God loves them, the angels say. And it's just sad that some of these people are not listening, or they're staying in a certain place that doesn't make them happy. And the angels say, expect a lot of marriages to fall down. I can hardly speak. Fall down around September. And August is just an argument, and September, it may fall apart completely. If it's not gonna happen in August, it prolonged, the angels say. So they gave you around August, September, and if extension, October, that this will happen, the downfalls, okay? And of course, these people that are, not deserving of such sadness, they will be released, okay? They are hoping that these people will wake up and come to realization about it. So, is there anything else? They say that's it, so let's proceed on to the next. Alright, so let's proceed on with the next, and this is about work. Alright, so work environment according to the angels, so we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know about the work environment on August 2020. For the collective, please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. Actually, my head hurts. I can hardly express. Probably most people are not expressive in their workplace, or they're not being authentic. Like that is the place that they should be with. Okay, so a lot of people will have. Okay, this is turning reverse. I'm just letting the angels put the cards on what they want. And my head hurts a lot. Oh dear, what's going on with your work, guys? Is it a stressful work, or did a lot of people lose already a lot of job? I'm really sensing that most people will work online. That's what I'm sensing. Not basically to work in a company. there will be a distort in terms of workplace, the angels say, because the arrogant in the workplace will be fired, or if ever it's the big boss of the company, so there will be sudden shift. Okay, that's gonna happen. But we'll check with the DiXit cards what it has to say. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know about the work for the collective in August 2020. So actually they want to say work, okay? Honestly, I should indicate career, but then the angels say just a work environment or work itself. Work can be about business, can be about any career. Okay, actually, that gives you an income. Could be YouTube as well, because some people use YouTube as their work, like me. This is my work. And I stopped my business because it's not a business that's made for me. And honestly speaking, I have a big pause with it, and I lost a lot with that. Anyway, so let's see with the tarots. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's going on with the work department or work environment in August 2020. Another, they say, Sinker will say that work environment will not be great, especially if you got affected with regards to the company that fell. So honestly, I'm turning the cards based on what the angels are asking me to do, because some people find it odd and strange that I keep on switching the cards. It really depends. And remember that I'm angelic based here, and I base it on what the divine wants, and also my guides. I respect them. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what is the outcome? And this is in either way, they say. So I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more shuffle, they say. So we'll see. I don't know why. I feel like there's something odd and strange that's gonna happen in work department. One more. My head really hurts pretty badly. But in terms of the world reading, that's worst. Here I can still, manage it. So the angels say some people will gain popularity in YouTube if ever that's the case situation. I feel like these are the pages, or these are those people that is very humble. Okay, and I feel like whomever got recognition will be promoted. What do you mean recognition? The angels say it means that whomever will get that spotlight on them, the angels say it means promoted, that you will suddenly have a lot of subscribers, or you will be suddenly on TV kind of vibe, that there's a big break, okay, for those people that are in YouTube or in social media. They will be famous, but they say it will only happen to those people who deserve it. The angels say it will not happen to those that are deceitful, to those that are liars, to those that are manipulators. They will bring that kind of recognition to those who really deserve that. Okay, or have been working on for that for years. But then if ever that person who works hard for years is really what do you call this, nasty, they are prideful, they are manipulation or not manipulation, manipulative people, when they gain success, wealth, whatever it is, it will not happen, they say, because the divine wants them to be humble. Okay, so anyway, here are the cards. So this is the overall theme of, energy. I can hardly speak. Probably some will be black again with the throat chakra. So anyway, with the lightning bolt in up, so I can hardly speak here. Okay, please. Okay, I don't want to sense the energy of those people who will be blocked from speaking. Now, anyway, there will be material gain for those people that are really grounded, those people that, is humble, is patient. But the angels say there will be downfall for those people whom are really prideful or could be using their wealth for their own sake, for their overindulgement. Okay, if ever these rich people fail to give to the poor, they will have this downfall, so that they will have this epiphany. Why is it the divine gave them a lot of money? Why is it, they have this, yet they don't do their mission work on earth? And I really feel like some people will say sorry or apologize publicly, or being humiliated publicly. It's because the angels say these nasty individuals need to taste their own medicines, or whatever they treat others as well. So the first card we got is the Oriole and the Sphinx. So what we got here is that, it's for their spirituality. If ever they have this downfall, it will lead them on towards the divine, because these people needs a break. They need to listen to their heart. They need to listen to God, that if ever they got rich again, they should provide for the poor and their purpose that they have in this world. So they will be paused with regards to their work. Probably they lose a business. Probably they lose a job. Okay, that can be. And some of them don't know the value of money. That's why in August they will experience this, pause. So that they may have this, this contemplation period and time for the divine. And then with the Archangel Raphael, for those people that are not in alignment of their calling, what will happen to them? They say that I really feel like they will have this epiphany that their job is putting them to this 10 of Wands energy. Like, it's not a good job at all. Like, could be it's a tiring job, or could be a job that's not really what they're passionate about, because stakes or wands is about passion, or it's about creativity, or the thing that you like about, right? But in the 10 of Wands energy here, this is more on about responsibilities. Could be, this kind of people are into a company, okay, that gave them a lot of paperwork, very abusive towards their employees just to gain this kind of wealth. So I really feel like to those people that are abused by their own bosses, what will happen to them? God will speak to them. God will provide them new opportunities out there. That's why in August, there could be a glow up to some people, because some of them might be in YouTube, okay, might start a business, or might go to another job that is really the thing for them. That's what they want to say. And with Archangel Raphael, in either way, it also depends on them if they will accept this from God. Because remember, God speaks through our heart, okay? And it's up to them if they will be receptive towards the calling or not. Or they will still stay to their boss that are controlling them or manipulating them or not paying them the right thing. So the next is fated meeting. So it is similar to the Four of Cups in reverse. Like they will have opportunity for those who really deserve that, the angels say. And for those people who work hard for their success, for their material gain, wealth, and really deserving to be praised, really deserving to be uplifted, they will have it with the fated meeting. They will be promoted. They will be featured in YouTube, could be in TV. Okay, and they will earn money if ever that's the case situation. If it's not about the fame, it could be material gain as well. The angels say because they work hard for it. Now the next card is this in crescent moon. So what we have here is that those people, of course, just like what happened to the world reading, that whomever is not really deserving of the spotlight, they will have this downfall, they say. And I really think with this Page of Pentacles, because look at that, how controlling they are. Okay, those that are greedy, those are not only that think only of money, of themselves, and so forth, they will have this downfall because the heaven wants them really to wake up to change with the moon being here. Like I feel like it will happen to them unexpectedly with the moon being here. So I'm reading this intuitively. Probably this kind of people, all they did was to work, that they forgot to, have God in their life, or at least have some time for the Lord. That can be. So the next is the War of the Roses. So the angels say that there might be an argument inside the office, especially for those that are really manipulators, because I really sense here that, some people will lose their job. That's what I'm sensing. Some people will get promoted, those people that deserve it, and those people that are manipulative, that are greedy, will have this, judgment day, the angels say, in their business, in their career, work. So the next is the bird's nest. So the angels say to me that the divine, of course, will give something towards these people that are in a loving energy. Okay, they are distributing these gifts towards each and every one that is not on the limelight, not on the, not on the fame. I really feel like they will give these people a break. That's what I'm sensing that they deserve. So the next is the initiation. So I really feel like in August, a lot of light worker will rise up from the ashes, the angels say, so that they will be able to do their job, because I really feel here that, it's really risky, especially if this is your divine purpose. Okay, you need to release this old job of yours to do this. That is the risk that some light workers did. That's what I did, okay, when I begin my channel, to be honest with you. So I feel like these light workers will be called on by the divine to break the cycle, to end this job or even business that's not really meant for them, so that they may do this job full time. And to be honest with you guys, when I encounter this kind of experience, I share that to some people that are online with me. Okay, it's in the Philippines, not really in YouTube, that I talk to my friends. Okay, and my friends say, of all the things that the divine will ask me to do, I won't want my job to be released from me. Okay, and then one day, they have this event where I attended to, because they sell stones, okay, and I used to purchase my stones from them. So what happened is that this girl went to the store, to the shop, because that is their shop, And then she said to me, you know what, the divine seems to, not giving me any job. And I'm trying to force myself to find a job. And finally I got a job, and I just look at her, and I really want to say that I think that the divine is calling you to have a full-time job on YouTube, but I wasn't able to say. So yeah, sad reality that this is the risk that some light workers needs to put, that we will be released from a career path that we like and so forth just to do this. So some people will deny it, obviously, like my friend. It really depends on, the people, because even for the outcome, okay, they turn it in either way, because even though, let's say, you are called by God to do this, okay, it's really up to us if we will receive, okay, be receptive to it, or if we will be, then we will deny it, okay, the calling. It's really up to us. But the angels say, the main priority here are the light workers, or those people that are deserving of this abundance, of this joy. But it's still up to them if they will accept it, if they will be receptive to the changes. Because the angels say, on following the will of the Father, on following your calling, it will risk, of course, you will release yourself from this false job, okay, and be move on to another. But the angels say, trust the divine to this, that once that you release this job that is not meant for you, you will be on a workplace or in a certain area that is made for you, and you will be on alignment. That is a blessing. Okay, being in alignment of where you should be is a blessing. Like, you will be thankful that at least I am in alignment in terms of career area. All my problem is about love life, right? So the only problem that we got here is love life alone. So it's a blessing in disguise, okay? Be grateful if ever you are in alignment. Like, even if we say that this job is very risky and so forth, well, at least you're doing your life purpose job, and at least you're on the right track. Alright, so let's see with the charms what it has to say for us. Oh, sorry about the noise. I accidentally, bagged the charm over there. One more, they say. So anyway, these are the charms. So we'll see. So I'm really sensing here I feel like it's more on the divine that's being watchful over the people around the world. That's what I'm sensing here. And I really feel like, people will have a glow up. Those people that are wise, those people that are deserving of it, okay? Those from the downside will be uplifted. And those who don't deserve to be on the spotlight will have their downfall, okay? That's what's gonna happen. And I feel like most victims of, this manipulation are those whom are kind, nurturing, and caring. I feel like they have been crying a lot, okay? Not only in terms of, job, but also in terms of connection, relationship. So I really feel like the divine is watching these people that have been through a lot. Okay, and now it is their break. Now it is their time to accelerate, because I feel like they have been in this abuse already, that they are controlled over and over by somebody. That's what's happening to them before. And now I feel like for some of them, they might become a business owner, or may start a job that will accelerate them, because I feel like they have been through in this, karmic job or karmic business could be that's not working out, but then the heaven will require them, of course, to put that to rest, and it's really up to them if they will follow the heaven or not. And then with this one, these people that encounter difficulty in terms of their mental health is required on to heal as well, the angels say. And I really feel here that, these people that encounter this, negative work environment and so forth will be called on to by the divine to follow what they are meant to do, because it will bring them joy and happiness. It's their time to glow and shine. And I really feel like those people that are kind of deceitful, very negative people, I'm sensing here that, there will be an ending towards the cycle. Like the world will turn upside down. Like those that are on top that doesn't deserve it. See, it's flying. That doesn't deserve it will have a downfall. And those that deserve will go up. It just repeats, guys, okay? Because some people, let's say they are smart, okay? But then, these people needs to have a heart. Because if there's no love, they will end up being someone that is hurtful of others. They won't be a good leader. A good leader is somebody who cares for their employees and not somebody who only cares of themselves and how to make the company grow. Okay? And then I feel like many will lose their job. That's also what I'm gonna get here. So the angels say, even though some people will be given this blessing, okay, it just repeat that, in some cases, they might stay in their current job situation because these people, most of them are loyal to their job. But yeah, it's really up to them if they will want the change or they will still remain where they at. So this is the DiXit cards that we got. And I really feel here that the divine is trying their best to put these good people towards the right direction, because I really feel like most of them are dealing with these people that are destroying them or making them work or very harsh, in a very harsh environment. Okay, and I feel like it's been going on and on for years. And I feel like these people that are being gifted by the divine, it's gonna take a risk or a leap of faith to do this. Because of course they will leave their job. At the same time, it's not always a good beginning. It's only the beginning that is hard, to be honest. But once that you get there, guys, you will encounter great abundance because you're following the flow of the divine, the angels say. And as I told you, these deceitful people will have their downfall so that they may learn their lessons, so that they may face their inner demons or what their negative traits are, so that they can change, the angels say. And I really feel like there will be a defeat for these nasty individuals that are deceitful, as you can see, so that they will be wise, okay? And they may end up as a teacher for those people that are, still not in the light. The angels say, yeah, because they are wise. The problem is that they need to have a heart. Okay, that's why the angels say, okay, the divine mostly, show itself towards those people that are humble, towards those people, let's say, that are not really into this, a lot of books here. Because this is what's happening actually in reality. Like example of what's happening to Sharon's story. Like, because a lot of people have been watching a lot of information. They don't know the truth anymore. Okay? And those people that are wise only watch one or what they're drawn to knows the truth. Okay? And they will be guiding these people that are, distorted because of what they watch. And anyway, it's also could apply or be applicable here in this story. Okay? That, some people, since they know a lot of things, sometimes they start to be a manipulative energy, to those people that only knows less. And this is a harsh reality for some. And they need to learn their lessons the hard way. That being simple, will guide them on towards success. But by being somebody that use their intellect on nasty things or on bad things and step on other people, is not really a good way. And the heaven is trying their best to change these people that are bad or evil. Because remember that, if you're a good person, you should be, you should be uplifted, right? But I don't know if you believe in the saying that all people has goodness in them. Because in Christian belief, we are all created by God, by God's image and likeness, right? So we should be as good, loving, and caring as the Father. But sadly, some people turn away from the divine. And the angels say, remember that because of circumstances, because of experiences, we are learning to be wise. Our experience is our best teacher in life, they say. And these people that are still in this negativity or in this evil attitude mode, is not yet awakened. They need to taste their own medicine for them to change. So that's why downfall will happen towards those people that really needs to change. So anyway, these are your not charms, I can hardly speak, theme, So we got no place like home in both ways. So what we have here is that still repeat with this one. It's really up to those people if they will leave their job or not, so that they may follow their calling. They're still indecisive, see? Because I really feel here that they know the calling, but then they are thinking the other way around, that it may create chaos in their life. They think negatively. That's why they thought that it will bring them to unhappiness or to disaster. That's what I'm sensing. That's why it's only few people who accepts the calling, the angels say. And I feel like these people, in August, it's their time to shine. But it's up to them if they will accept that. They need to release themselves from thinking, overthinking about certain issues that doesn't need to be like this, that doesn't need to, to be in your mind. Because the more that you think, like this one, the more that we think, what will happen to us is that it will distort us. It will prevent us from going towards this. Because we are thinking about the risk of what will be the risk to jump there. Of course, you will lose your job. Of course, you will sway ways from your diploma. I know that it's risky, but tell you guys that it will give you which you should be with or into it, because the angels say only new life will happen if you want changes in your life. But if you don't want changes, then you will remain like this forever. And the divine is watching you, waiting for you. Hey, can you accept this so that your life may change? So accept it once that you have that calling. And in work department, some of course will encounter hardship and expect hardship if ever, you know to yourself that you're not really good towards others. And for some people, if you're using your wealth in, too much overindulgence like this one, refrain from doing that and start to be simple. Is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, let's see about the next. Alright, so let's see about the next. This is about the health, alright? So we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's going on with the health of the people in August 2020. Actually, my left hand hurts. I really feel like still the same problem that there is COVID, and this is reverse, they say. So let's see what else. So the archangels say that during this time, you need to pray for your loved ones because the angels say there's another attack, they told me. So we'll check with the DiXit cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know about the health of people in August 2020. Some will be suffering the angels say more doctors and nurses will be affected during August. I don't know why I sense March, but March is already done. So the angels say that be prepared and keep safe by being at home. And I really feel here that during August, people will be at fear to go outside their houses because of another wave of COVID-19. And I know that some people say that it's already happened in their country, but I think that in some places it might happen again. Like, they will have another, what do you call this? Another lockdown for some area, but we'll check with the tarots what it has to say. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know about the health of the people on August 2019. Another shuffle, they say. So we'll see. One more. Okay, another. Please say to me. One more. Okay, they asked me to shuffle one more time, so we will shuffle again. Probably the reading is intense itself. Yes, they say, and my right hand really hurts. I'm sorry, it's not my right, my left. I got confused all of a sudden. So we'll see. Some people are upset with the doctors. I feel like it's in India. Nurses and doctors. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So we'll see about the outcome. I just put it here. because I might get confused. Alright. Oh, do you want to explain a lot? I just hope that it's not repetitive again, angels. Anyway, we will clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's going on, what's behind the cards presented here. Thank you. One more shuffle, they say. So, another shuffle, they request. So, we'll check. Sorry. This is here, they say. Alright, so we'll see. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So the angels say to me that during the pandemic time, the angels say people are being asked on to do this inside their houses, because I really feel here that most infected people are those whom are still roaming around. And I really feel like sadly in the hospitals, I feel like it's more in India. I don't know why. Some patients, are not accommodated inside the hospital due to a lot of, patients inside. Now, I wonder why there's no clarifier for that. Okay. First card is the chess game. And what we have here is that they say in India, so we will say India. So in India, they told me that since there is a DiXit inside I feel like inside the community, what will happen there is that COVID will strike their people. Okay, it will affect nurses and doctors because these people are very deceitful. So it has a connection with the work reading that, the heaven will try to get rid of those that are deceitful, will pin them down. Since they are not pinning down, they keep on, doing nasty work, or they escape such nasty crime. Okay, expect in the Cooper Hospital, there will be a lot of victims, okay, of the COVID-19, the workers inside. So the next is a King of Roses in reverse. So I really feel here that some people will lose their job, and then I really feel like they will be an influencer, or they will take an online job. I feel like some career, that's why their finances will grow. Like I told you that some people will bloom. Okay, those people that are not really in the high horse, or what do you mean by high horse? Those people that are not really doing well before, they will do well in terms of career and also health. Okay, since we ask about health, like the luck is on their side and also abundance as well. So with the on track in reverse, those whom are fighting for, they're fighting for life, I really feel here that it's still the same. Like they will be still in COVID-19. I really feel like those people whom has this kind of virus, I think that they should contemplate on what they lack in their life. I feel like there's a reason behind their pause, or in some cases, like in the intro, the heaven will try to get rid of the, what they call this, of those people that are negative, or those people that are, energy vampires, manipulators. So in some case situation, those people that will be positive in having this kind of sickness will be mostly the ones that are kind, that toxic to others, the angels say. And it will happen in August, but if it already happened during July, I feel like, it's because the angels say they are trying their best to change these people that are nasty. Okay, so the next card is the winter. And what we get here is that, some people due to COVID, they will be left in the cold. And it happens especially if you got inflicted, like you will be away from your family, you will be in the hospital and so forth. So the next is the wishes fulfilled. So what we get here is that those people that are not sick, the angels say they are being advised on to stay at home so that they won't be influenced by the virus. Now, forgot to clarify this one. I was overwhelmed with a lot of cards that they presented, but I just let my guides be. Okay, I respect my angels that guide me. So the next is the Sands of Time. So what we have here is that it will take some time for the virus to be away, because the angels say since we have somebody else there in position in World Health Organization that's not doing their task because of the certain spies, or one of the highest position there is not really doing their work, the angels say it may take longer. But I really feel here with the death in reverse, I'm sensing like very sad. I really sense that a lot of money will be released. That's what I'm sensing. What I mean by that, a lot of people won't have a job, and a lot of people will be poor. And there's another death toll here. So I really feel like people will be forced on to have medication inside their houses, because in the hospital it may take a lot of money. So the next is Oriel and the Sphinx in reverse. So what we get here is that I really feel like this is Dr. Swami. I don't know why I sense that. So I really sense that with this guy, I really feel like he will be prepared for this second wave of pandemic. But I really sense that this person as well is encountering health issues. That's what I'm sensing, and he's just hiding it. He's trying to be strong for others so that no one will be concerned of him. And I really sense that some evil and nasty entities will try to disrupt Dr. Swami for being a kind person. But the angels say you don't have to worry, because this kind of evilness that surrounds him, I feel like it will be gone. He will encounter misfortune with regards to I feel like someone will pass away in his family as well, is what I'm sensing. I just hope that this guy will be strong and won't be afraid, of what will happen. So, because I really feel here that, in some cases, some people that are fighting for Sushant is really afraid that their family is, being attacked. And I really sense that Dr. Swami's partner or someone that's close to him will be, will pass away. But I hope that it will not happen. We can pray, okay? We can shift the energy of the future, guys, okay? So anyway, with the birth in reverse here, I really sense that some people, the angels say, of course, they will feel nostalgic, and I really feel like most people are depressed during August because of no nostalgicness, the angels say. So the next is a look out in reverse. So what we get here is that I feel like some people might leave the country or their country so that their will may change, because there's a lot of misfortunes in their country. And then with the Queen of Roses in reverse, I really feel here that some businesses will fall down because their main boss will have the virus, what I'm sensing here. And due to the dismissal or the failure of this boss, a lot of people will lose their job. So the next is Hilarion. So what we get here is that the angels say that also the doctors and nurses are, I have a feeling here they will get promoted. That's what I'm sensing as well for being the hero here. And as well as I feel like those people who will get promoted are those who are really meant to be on their throne, the angels say. So the next card is the Queen of Keys. So what we get here is that the angels say in Italy, or I really feel like in parts of Europe, I really sense that, there will be luck. Like with the Page of Cups being in reverse, I really feel like the virus will be almost gone there. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like since they are away from the virus, what will happen there is that the angels say they might help other countries as well, or they might, I really feel like they will ban, they might ban China. That's what I'm sensing. Because I really feel like they're angry of what happened. See, they're mad of what happened to their country. A lot of people died there, and I really feel like they're too focused on the negativity. They are angry, they are upset. That's why what happened to them, to the leader, is that they don't want Chinese people anymore in their country. Like they will start to ban China from coming to their country. I feel like it's more on the European part or some part of other countries that are doing that kind of movement as well. So the next is a divine physician. So what we get here is that I really sense this is the outcome. Okay, one of the outcomes. So with the star, I really feel like some people might not recover from COVID-19 in August. And they say with the journey in reverse, I really sense that those who recover from COVID-19, okay, they receive a word from the divine. That's what they want to say. Okay, and this pause is required for them to have this communication with God and for them to do their mission work on earth. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like for the journey being in reverse here, I really sense that some people will have epiphanies, those that are attacked by the virus or got sick, because they are someone who always on the go, and since they have this virus, what happened to them, finally they have time for spirituality or to wake up, come to their senses. What are their mission work on earth? So with the two worlds being here, so I really feel like poverty will be a problem in some areas of the world, because the angels say with the temperance here, I really sense that I feel like it's because of the lack of wealth, abundance. And I really feel like because of coronavirus was still striking. And I feel like these people are the one who was, feel like it is on rural areas, what I'm sensing here. That they lose their job for some of them. And we're asking about health. So I really feel like health is a problem for some of them, because I really feel like some of them try to go outside the house and then virus affect them. Well, some of them are wanted to work out, but then the police or the law forbid them to work outside. That's why they have a lack of abundance. So the next is autumn. So what we get here with the autumn is that, there will be another wave. That's why in some areas there will be lockdown, and a lot of people will be upset because they're losing their job or they haven't worked for how many days again. So with the War of the Roses, I'm really seeing here that in terms of health situation, I have a feeling that people will fight for, will fight for COVID-19. Like, they will question the World Health Organization, or they will demand from the government. Because I really feel like they will demand also money, or some of them will demand for relief goods, is what I'm sensing. Because they will be stuck again. I feel like this is for the countries who will experience another lockdown. And I feel like the government will give it to these people, because these people will create a rally or give them a sign that, they don't have anything to eat and they are stuck at home. So the next is this one. So I really feel like, a lot of people will die. But those of a good heart, the angels say, they will encounter another person. Is what I'm sensing here. So I really feel here that those people who cares might pass away too, because the angels say that it is their time already. But then for some of them, I really feel like, they're being called by God so that they may do their divine mission work on earth. Like COVID happened to them, so they will have a rebirth, so they will be able to do their job. I can hardly sense that, guys, but we'll check what else that we got here. Another. So one more. Alright, so here are the charms. So what we got here is that the angels say that there's a lot of people that will die again in August. The angels say most of those who will die, the angels say, they are the one whom is not really a good person, or these people are evil. That's what I'm sensing. Well, for some of them, if ever they got sick, I really sense that it has to happen so that they could encounter the divine and push them forward on what their divine purpose is, because they're not aware. So that's why they haven't gave them a pause, okay, so that they will be very emotional about it, or they will be aware, because I really feel like they're not on the right path with regards to career, or they haven't wants them to change into what they supposedly is, okay? So I really feel with this one, the angels say it may take some time for the people to be aware what is the medicine to this pandemic, because I really feel like it's moving very slow. And it is another reason is that the angels say it's because of the World Health Organization. There is, negativity in there, kind of like the Star Wars vibe, that there's something that's off there, okay? So I really feel like a lot of people will be very emotional, very nostalgic with regards to their health. So mental health is an issue, the angels say. It's because they might lose their job, the angels say. And I have a feeling here with this contract, their contract might be over, or for some of them, they might encounter a new job, the angels say. And I really sense that with this one, I really feel like some people that are on the high horse, the angels say, that doesn't deserve the crown will encounter this sickness, the angels say. Either they will die or the divine will call onto them to get rid of their bad attitude. And with the love being here, I'm really sensing that for some cases, the angels say those loving people, because we also have it here. I really feel like most of them feel nostalgic, especially during the time of this COVID. Okay, they want to be loved, or they want a relationship because they are bored. So I feel like with this one, for some of them, some people will travel away from their country, especially if it's not yet peaceful there. So with this one, I have a feeling that the government is being called on to be the nurturer and giving, because people will demand for it with this one. So I really sense that the government will try to be sweet to their people or try to do their job. So with this one, I have a feeling here that people will be called on towards their divine path, which is like this one. I don't know why it encountered in the health department, but the angels say it's another reminder for the light workers that you're being called on to do that so that you'll be lucky. You have double lucky charm here. So the lucky cat and also dayap. Dayap is, something that will make you lucky when you gamble. So actually it worked on my friend's father when he gambled, but I didn't try it yet. Okay, she just said that it has been working for his father. I'm sorry, for her father. It's a girl. Okay, so anyway, these are the DiXit cards, so you got this. So I really feel here that I feel like it's more on kinda like the doctor vibe, or those people that are not really deserving of the gift. That's what I'm sensing. Those that are on the high horse but doesn't deserve it, I really feel like they might pass away, okay? They might pass away because they are evil and they're trying to get rid of them so that these people that are, being manipulated will be away from this nasty individual. So most of the bosses in a company, I feel like those in a high ranks will be released from the world or will be encountering COVID. And some of them will travel. Some people will travel on another country so that they will release themselves from their own country, from the problems of their country, and try to grow crops in another world, they say, or another country. It keeps on repeating. So anyway, the angels say, so the light workers are being called on to do their life purpose job because it's what they're passionate about, or they fail to discover that. So I really feel like for the light workers, they will try something new. That's what I'm sensing here. So the manipulators, on the other hand, they told me that I feel like they might lose their battle. So let's see what's up next. So I really feel like for the manipulators, misfortunes will happen. That's what I'm sensing here, because I really feel like also in what they call this World Health Organization, I really feel like there is something up there that is not really good. Yeah, I feel like the spy in this World Health Organization will be discovered. That's what's gonna happen. And I really feel like, people will discover that. And I really feel like for the doctors who try to escape whatever they did, they might have a downfall. I feel like it will attack their love connection or love life. So for some of them, they might lose their job. For some of them, they might lose their money. For some of them, they might encounter COVID-19. That's what I'm sensing here. I feel like it's more on that hospital versus Untitled. I feel like that hospital is cursed. So if ever you got sick, please ignore that hospital, the angels say. And the next is, there is a spy, obviously, in that World Health Organization, and that's why it's keeping people stuck, the angels say, in terms of this coronavirus. But I think that there will be an opportunity. That's what I'm sensing, and see that spying on people, what's up, what's going on, so that they're waiting for this opportunity, because I really feel like this spy is gonna spread again the next wave of virus. And I really feel like the countries need to get rid of it's not that they don't like Chinese people, but it's for the best, it's for the world. To save their country, they need to ban this, because I really feel like there's another wave coming in, and this spy is just spying, waiting for the perfect time wherein they can unlock this opportunity of another virus. See that? So I really feel like during the month of August, there will be poverty, and the poverty will push people to spirituality, and I feel like for some of them, these people might get sick so that they will get away from their old job. That's what I'm sensing, and follow their calling, because they have been receiving a lot of signs from the divine. So let's check with this theme. Really, I have a hard time to express, to be honest, in this reading. A lot of people will be cut off from their communication skills. So this is the theme. You gotta take that here. So I really feel like for the round and round, those people whom are always on the go, it's their time to be at rest. Because I really feel like they need to do their calling work, obviously. So for those people who needs to do their calling work, expect them to be sick so that they will be at pause to think about, what they should be doing on earth. And it will create a new life for them, because they have been living in a lie that they are doing something that is not for them. The angels say probably they are following the flow of what their family asked them to do. And with a deep knowing, I feel like they have been ignoring their calling because of the family trait, because of the society's point of view. So anyway, to make it short, the angels say, so obviously the virus will attack those people that are on the high horse, that is not deserving of such position. They will have this downfall either because they need to change, or if in some cases, like the heaven didn't see a potential in these people, they might completely die. Well, for some people that are always on the go, they will be sick, so that they will be an awareness of epiphany of what they need to do. And I feel like there's really a spy in the World Health Organization, and there's a second attack of China, and these people in the government of China is just waiting for a perfect time wherein they could strike. So I just hope that in some countries, or even in our country, they banned China already, so that the second wave will not happen again. And obviously, some countries, lockdown will happen again. And in terms of health, Cooper Hospital will have a lot of cases. The angels say they will be imbalanced, unlucky, the angels say. Most people that are included in the murder case of Sushant, karma will strike on them in terms of financial loss and sickness. That's what they wanna say. So, anyways, anything else? They say that's it. So let's proceed on to the next. Right, so this will be the last, and this is about the love life in 2020 August. Alright, so let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's going on with the love life of the collective on August 2020. Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. One more shuffle, they say. So we'll see. The archangels say to me that in love department there will be a lot of people that will try to get rid of those whom are I really feel like those that are not in a good mood, or those people that are, I really feel more on karmic vibe. Like if ever you're somebody who's a manipulator, cheater, I feel like people will be against you. That's what I'm sensing. So your reputation in terms of love department will be lower if you are a cheater, because you will get caught according to the angels, because the divine is aligning the right people towards the right direction. And if you're someone that hasn't changed, like you're still a cheater, or somebody who's really toxic in connections, you will be tested again. You will go to people that is a mirror of you, they say. This will happen to most of the narcissists. That's what they want to say. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what will happen in the love department in August 2020 for the collective. One more, they say. So, let's see. The archangels say the karma will strike the bullies. If ever they are someone who's destroying a channel, the heaven will get them back. Like, get back towards the bullies. That's what they want to say. So, one more. If you're just joining a channel just to destroy a channel, the angels say karma will strike on you in different ways. And it will strike your love life as well. If ever you are doing that in other YouTubers or other influencers, make sure that you're not a bully, because it will strike you in love department. The angels say you will encounter a bully as your partner. So what will happen to you? You will come to realization you act such nasty thing towards other people. So please don't do that to other channels. So let's see with the tarots, angels and guides. Please provide guidance for the cards so we may know about the love department on August 2020. One more, they say. For some couples, it will be a test of fate. I don't know why I sense breakup challenge. Probably in TikTok. Okay, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what is the outcome? This is also for some of the twin flame collective. If a masculine or feminine is not yet ready for union to happen, the angels say that it might prolong again the separation for the twin flame collective. Now we will clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more shuffle, they say. So we'll see. Another, they tell. One more. Okay, so we'll see. So archangels say that if you're being bullied in your channel, the angels say that those bullies will encounter pain in terms of love department around September, they say. So anyway, this is the overall energy of this reading. So with the loving elementals, the angels say what you put out there is what will come back to you. That's why they say that if you're a bully, you will encounter this in your love department. You will not experience what love is. You will, for some of them, okay, what will happen to their relationship, there will be a fall down. Especially if they are dealing with someone who's not like them. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen. That most of the people that are in a karmic connection, they will be released, the angels say, from the wrong person. Now with the reflection being here, so I really feel like there will be some struggles in abundance, obviously because of COVID. And I feel like, with the King of Swords, I feel like it will create distance from each other. I feel like those people that are really in this kind of positioning wherein they are someone whom is caring and loving and nurturing, even though they struggle with money, will make it through. That's what I'm sensing here. But, okay, for those people that are, nasty, if one of the partner is obviously a cheater or someone that is toxic in a connection, I really feel like people will discover whom they truly are, and even their partner don't want this person. So many obviously will be single, especially if they dated the person that's not meant for them, or they dated a narcissist, or then themselves are narcissist or cheater. So for the light of the world, I really feel like for Twin Flame Collective, the angels say there will be union, but it will happen if, your person is already someone that is mature. But if they are not mature yet, they might encounter another connection that will help them to be mature. That's what I'm sensing. And it will happen to those whom are players or to those whom are cheaters. And I really feel like with the Four of Wands, like even though in Twin Flame Collective, you may not have this union yet, the angels say you will have more money, more abundance, or they will be sending this waiting person towards another connection if ever their twin flame didn't make it through. Okay, and it will create abundance, a good connection. And why is it like that? Because the angels say in Twin Flame Collective, some twin flames are just meant to teach each other lesson, kinda like karmics, or making them aware or awaken in spirituality, and as well as showing to them what are their gifts, because in twin flames the angels say you share the same abilities. Okay, and when you met your twin flame, especially if you're in a low vibe, okay, you have confidence issues, your twin is the one who gonna show you what you can do, like you can be like them, and they will be an inspiration for you to bloom like this Four of Wands, the angels say. So if ever the twins are not meant to be, okay, if that's the case, because in some twin flame collective, another person is so old, okay, while the other is, kinda younger vibe, like grandpa and, their grandchild. Because a friend of mine is kinda like that, okay. So as the angels say, if that's the case situation, obviously, you're meant to for somebody else. And they say, and the angels say to me, it doesn't matter, but in some cases, the angels say, it happens. The heavens say. And then the next card is the community in reverse. So what we get here is that, there will be a divorce for some, especially if, there's cheating, because, those people that are toxic, that are cheaters, will be exposed, right? And it will create this tower moment or heartbreak from a connection, because the Knight of Wands is also a representation of player vibes. So if ever the partner is a player, they will be discovered for what they did. So with regards to your twin flame collective, the angels say, what will happen to the twin flame collective is that the divine will try to make it work between you. Because look at this, okay, the others are giving up and the other is very problematic, okay, about this connection after the downfall. Because I really feel like, especially the feminines, most feminine don't want their masculine back due to the fact that they could be runner, could be a cheater. And I really feel like this feminine already move on or find somebody else. And I really feel with this Hilarion in reverse, so some feminines may be dating, the angels say, especially if their masculine is very nasty, or the heaven will try to put them to another place. So let's see with the outcome. So with the Akashic field in reverse, so I really feel like the feminines are not yet healed, obviously. And I really feel like they are double thinking of the connection. But then I really feel like this is kind of a heartbreak month for August, because I really sense that there will be analyzation that's about to happen with the Seven of Pentacles. And if somebody realizes that, there's no love anymore, then it's time to leave. So the next outcome is a King of Roses. So the angels say, if ever your masculine is someone that is a cheater, liar, whatever, I feel like the feminine will let go of this masculine. But the masculine, on the other hand, will not let go of the feminine, will still fall in love with the feminine. Like, the feminine is a greater among all other feminines. I mean, they're divine feminine. I can't hardly speak. I don't know why. Now, the next is the stress game. So, obviously, based on this other one, this is one of the outcome. So, those people that have been nasty in relationships, they will be pinned down. People will know what they really are, or their true colors. Because I really see here that some people are stuck in a wrong partnership. Okay, they're so loyal to the point that they waited and waited. That's what I'm sensing here. But their masculine or feminine is a cheater, a liar. So what will happen here is that it will create confusion whether or not they will stay in the relationship. That's what I'm sensing here. So I really sense that some of them, it could be a passion connection, but it's unhealthy connection. But I really see here, like, even though this is the case situation that is confusing, it will happen, okay, that the cheater will be defeated and they will be released, okay, from the good person. So anyway, let's see with the charms. It's really up, okay. I can hardly express myself. Probably, that cheater vibe is, I feel like the heaven is trying to release their charm vibe. Or if ever they are deceitful, they are being blocked in their throat chakra, and I'm sensing their energy. Like, it's very hard to express, to be honest. So the angels say to me that if ever you are in a twin flame collective and your masculine is not really doing anything in your connection, and I really see here that you have to retreat if ever this is the one for you. The angels say you have to listen to the divine what to do. Okay, so another for the bullies. Okay, you will be struck in the love connection. And around September, you might lose a lover. So anyway, this is the charms. So we got the world here. So I really feel like there will be a breakup, an ending of a cycle in with regards to relationships, especially if, both are not meant to be each other. Like, both just are meant to teach each other a lesson so that they will be mature or they will be wise the next time around. So I really feel in this twin flame collective, I feel like it's more on the masculine side, because this is what I see in the reading. Masculine side whom is more in love with their feminine. And I really see here that the feminine is starting to be wiser. Okay, and the masculine is now the chaser because they're in love with their feminine. But then I really feel like because of emotional or whatever this masculine did, if ever it's the masculine's fault, I feel like the feminine don't want the masculine back. Okay, they might choose the wrong person if ever that's the case, the angels say, because I feel like in twin flame collective you can't run away from this love connection. But the angels say you need to accept the truth. And the angels say if ever your heart wants your masculine, then respect your heart. But if your heart doesn't want your masculine, then I feel like you're destined for somebody else. And learn to listen to your heart. The angels say it will guide you on towards whom is destined for you. That's what they want to say. And the angels say that the cheaters, what's gonna happen to them, I really feel like they are an introvert, or actually they're not really showing how nasty they are or their true colors. So I really feel like they will be questioned. That's what I'm sensing of what they're doing. And some of the cheaters will accidentally have a baby with somebody else. So that's why they will be pushed on to choose somebody new, especially for a cheater, because I really feel like either they will have somebody pregnant or they themselves got pregnant. Just take what resonates, guys. And it will cause, obviously, a disruption in other connections that they have a baby with somebody else. So let's see what else that we got here. So with the flirt being here, so what we get here, guys, is that obviously the cheater can't flirt, okay? Can't flirt anymore, because I really see here that they are tied down towards somebody. That's what I'm sensing here. And I really feel like with a soulmate, if ever this is a twin flame collective, what will happen to your masculine is that they will stop flirting and they will choose you already as a partner, especially if you show them what true love is. But if you're in the starting point in this, twin flames, what will happen to you is that there needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation, or there needs to be a getting to know each other mode before you step into this, the angels say. Now, if ever, in a partnership, you guys are not meant to be, the other is toxic and the other is a kind person, so there will be a downfall in the relationship. There won't be any flirtatious going on and no heart-to-heart conversation, because the heaven is pushing them towards the right person. So if ever your masculine or feminine is somewhat distant from you, the angels say that union might happen for the collective of twin flames. And I really feel like we keep an open mind. If ever your person hasn't seen your birth yet, they might choose somebody else or the wrong person. And it has to happen because this person didn't see your birth yet, or they haven't learned their lessons yet. So with calling in your soulmate, so what's going on here is that the cheater will always be a cheater, okay? And what will happen is that people will discover who they really are, because I really feel here that they are kinda distorting the truth. Like they are showing that they are loyal even though they're not. Because I feel like they're dating someone that is loyal to them, and then they dated another person. So what will happen to them is that people will think negatively of these people. That's what I'm sensing here. So actually, with the finances and career, if ever there is a trouble with regards to money, with regards to couple, the angels say those people who don't have the chemistry, what will happen to them, it will create a downfall in their relationship. Like the finances in career should not be a problem in the couple that is compatible, that work things out. But if those people is not reuniting, so what will reunited or not working together, what will happen is that there will be a downfall, like someone will leave because they will think that this is not true love. So mostly in Twin Flame Collective, their masculine will come back if ever it's the right timing. But if it's ever not the right timing yet, expect that, they will not express their love yet, especially if they are passionate, or I feel like reconciliation will happen if they already change, if they release themselves from this passion energy on finding another lover, cheater vibe here. If they manage to release this kind of, attitude, there will be a reconciliation. But if your person is still a cheater, a liar, so forth, I feel like no reconciliation will happen. So let's see with just like what resonates, what's happening to your masculine. If ever they're still kinda like a player or a liar, already that there's so yet communication, or there's so yet what they call this, reconciliation, because they haven't obviously don't want you to get hurt with them. So this is the theme. So you got a fork in the road. So what we have here is that I feel strongly that most masculines, or even feminines for some of them, if ever they haven't changed yet, they will be directed onto the wrong direction around August, since they need to change. Okay, it's like the karmics, okay, being put onto the same vibe as they are, same mirroring effect, so that they will change themselves. Okay, so well, for some of them, if ever this person managed to erase everything that's negative, or try to change at least, this person will be on the right direction. That's what I'm sensing here. So for the players and the deceitful ones, okay, what will happen is that people will realize that it's not for them. That's what I'm sensing, because they are deceitful. And people will realize that it's not wise to be in a connection that is toxic. So most probably, if this is happening in a partnership, the other one that is kind-hearted will be released, will come to realization that it's not healthy for them to stay with a person that is not resonating with their vibes. So what will happen is that breakup will happen towards them, because this person whom is kind-hearted deserves somebody that is like them. And those people that are narcissists, that haven't changed a bit, obviously, they will go towards another connection that is on the same level as they are, but it will not make them happy, because with the blessed here, it's kind of a blessing in disguise, because this person whom is directed on to the wrong path or wrong person will change. They will come to realization what they are in terms of partnership or how they acted to others, the angels say, and they will change, okay, if they choose to change. But if they refuse to change, they will encounter the same cycle till they change their attitude, or till they wake up that they are also the same way like the one that they chosen. So same goes as well with the bullies. They will encounter a person that is like them, okay, who will bully them, who will say mean things. If they keep on doing that in other channels, they will experience discrimination, the angels say, in love department. So the angels say avoid bullying people from other channels, from other networks, because the angels say the more that you bully, the more that the heaven is listing your crime, and then it will come back to you in connections, they say. And people will discriminate you too, according to them. So is there anything else? You say that's it. So anyway, I know that it's very confusing here in the love department, but just take what resonates, guys. Okay, if you're aware that your masculine is not yet ready, or your divine feminine, don't force it, because the angels say this person needs to change, okay? But if they are really ready, they choose you already, then union will happen, okay? But if the case situation is not like that, then it may take some time, obviously, for them to change. So is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.